on, everybody? I am DK, DKBangers.com. Welcome to another Samples Sunday, episode 17. This episode is somewhat inspired by the passing of the late, great Don P, Bandana P, Dunny P. Now I mean, salute to big homie Prodigy. We lost him this week, and I want to say, first and foremost, my most sincere condolence goes out to Prodigy and his immediate family. I want to say that Prodigy was, one of those rappers at the time of when I was coming up as a youngin'. I was inspired by, because I am a rapper. I'm like on pause right now because I be on my production tip, but Prodigy was one of those guys that, his cadence, his delivery, although he was a small guy, he brought that pain, you know what I'm saying? He gave us that real feel that, a lot of dudes wasn't able to even do. So salute to him. May your soul rest in peace. And keep banging and keeping it, and stay keeping it thorough up there in the pearly gates. You feel me? With that said, I started off this I always wanted to flip Keep It Thorough by Prodigy. That was one of my favorite joints from him. And salute to Alchemist, because this is one of the main reasons why I don't really do remakes and try to flip things that has already been solidified and put into stone, because that swing that's on those drums and the way that piano is playing on the original version of Keep It Thorough is difficult to remake. One, because I'm not certain of all the instruments that were used, and two, like whatever Alchemist was using, I know he used the ASR 10, and I know he uses the MPC. I might be mistaken, but I don't know exactly what he used to create Keep It Thorough. But salute to Alchemist, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he did to make that, wherever he got that piano from, is the key to everything. Because I found the sample that they sampled, but there is a piano inside the sample that he may have used and chopped it up and did 16 levels or whatever he did. But I'm not even gonna play myself. I might at the end of this play you guys what how I tried to flip it and what it sounded like. But without further ado, I'm gonna flip over and get into the MPC and get to work. Alright, so thank y'all so much for stopping by this episode of Sample School Sundays. If this is your first time here, enjoy, check it out. If you're a subscriber, you already know what you about to get into. Alright, but if this is your first time here, sit back, relax, enjoy your Sunday pastime, or whenever you are catching this episode, just sit back, relax, hope you learn something. You know what I mean? Alright, catch you on the flip. Alright, so we over here in the MPC, and I already got the drums going, because like I said, I was trying to flip Keep It Thorough, but that's another story. So this is the drums that I already got. Oh, my fault. Alright, so those are the drums. What I'm about to do is, because I already got this set up, sorta, kinda. So what I did was I started this off in Studio One 3, but I have issues with using the software to record the screen, and you know, the whole setup that I got. I have issues with my multi-output device currently with Studio One 3.5, so I'm not able to record the way that I normally do. So unfortunately, I cannot use Studio One 3.5 to do these recordings, visual recordings. So what I did was I bounced down the audio. I used Serato sample to chop up the sample and you know, get it to sound the way that it does now. And then I bounced it down to audio. And now what I'm gonna do is, because it's sounding a little off, so what I have to do now is I'm going to either re-chop it. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna re-chop it and replay it. You know what I mean? And flip it around a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll go to trim, chop, go to regions, and I'm gonna chop.
This party was gonna be.
What I might even do is I might extend the chops a little bit. Might put it to 32.
I thought this party was gonna be. Party was gonna be.
like that. So I press shift. What did I just undo? No, it didn't do it. I thought it did that. So shift, convert, pad parameters, do it. So now that's one chop up. Go to this sample here, and I'll also chop that.
Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Really hitting them. Really hitting.
What I might do is bring that back down to 16 chops. Check that out.
Thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna really hitting.
Let's try 8 chops. I say chops, but it really is regions.
Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna be something.
Alright, so I might do 8, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the chops even closer.
Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something.
And a lot of them are the same.
Really hitting them. Really hitting. Really hitting them. Really hitting them.
So honestly, I don't even need
really hitting them. Really hitting.
Let me see.
Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be something. Thought it was gonna be really hitting them. Really hitting them.
See, the timing is a little off because of how I originally chopped it up in the Serato sample. So let me see.
Really hitting.
Alright, so I'll work with that for right now. I'll convert it, send it over. There's one more sample. This one, this. Something like that. I'll convert that also. Now I'll go back to main. I will. Now I'm gonna play with this until I come up with a pattern. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? Do now, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna change the time of this sample and I'm gonna wrap it. So let's see what it do. I'm rushing. My bad. I gotta go to main, go to sample, all, close. Wrap it. Alright, so go back to sample edit. Well, I already got it. Main, change the track. Alright, so I'm caught up in how do I want this to sound? Do I want it to be reversed? Like this? Or do I just want it to be regular sounding?
Party was gonna be something. Party was gonna be something.
Kinda like it that way. Let's try that out. Did the wrong thing. Did the wrong thing again. Alright, man. Shit not coming out the way that I hope or intended, and sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes we get to work and it don't necessarily pan out the way that we hear it in our heads, and we gotta go over and over it until we get it to how we want it to sound. Unfortunately, we don't have that type of time when we working on a schedule to record these episodes. So we got to make what's best for the allotted time that we have, and get it done. So I'm gonna play that back real quick, listen to it, and see what it do. Man, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just playing around, man. This episode didn't quite turn out the way that I wanted it to, how I seen it in my head, but it'll take more time for me to actually get for it to sound more accurate of what I hear in my head. I need the right sounds. See, that's the thing with sampling and with playing your own sounds. All the sounds have to kind of complement each other, and they kind of have to play with each other and sound good to each other. For me right now, it sounds off, and it is what it is. This is a day in the life of production. Yes, it's Sample School Sundays, and we want to flip a sample and make it sound right, but we don't force anything. Like, don't ever force the issue. If it doesn't sound right, just leave it alone. Come back to it a later day, or go start mixing, tweaking the sounds a little bit to get it to sound the way that you want. don't force instruments when you're playing, because you're just, it makes no sense to do that. All right, but this episode will be edited and it will be chopped up. So some of this stuff you guys won't see, some of this stuff you guys will see. But for the most part, even the my imperfections as I play, it'll still be in the episode. So hopefully someone will be able to learn from these imperfections, because again, Ancient Kemet wasn't built in one day, let alone 1 hour, let alone 1 minute. So I say that to say that these songs that we hear on the radio, some of our favorite songs, some of them, are made within 5-10 minutes. Some of them are made within 5-10 hours. Some of them are made within 5-10 days, 5-10 months, 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about time, and it's what you do with your time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's all what you do with your time. So hopefully this little talk that I'm having, this little intermission, someone picks up from it and learns from it. Because I do this for myself, but I don't have to record these things. Like Sample School, Sunday, the series here on the platform BK Banga TV, bkbangers.com. I could just do all this stuff on my own time, which is still my own time right now as I'm speaking. But I'm saying, like, I don't have to upload this stuff, this information. I do this as a public service for the aspiring artist out there, or the aspiring producer out there who may not have anyone to ask a question. You may want to know, like, how do you flip samples, how do you do production, how do you rap, how do you this, how do you do that. Fortunately, in this day and age, in 2017, if you're watching this in 2017 or in the future to come, there's something called Google, and you can really Google anything. You can learn from Google, you can learn from YouTube, and Google owns YouTube, or YouTube owns Google. I think it's the latter. Google owns YouTube, but I know you smart guys out there will correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, they're under one umbrella nonetheless, and you basically can ask anything you want and get an answer. And for me, for you out there, this is my way of giving back to you. And if you ask a question, you'll get your answer. And if it has anything to do with production, anything with flipping samples, 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna come up in the search engine. I said all that to say that, again, just don't rush. You can't rush greatness. Alright? So take your time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Is what you do with it. Now, these episodes are edited down. Alright, so I'm not even sure if this is recording. I don't know at what point the microphone went out just now. I had a chip out of the microphone, so I don't know where we at in recording. I know the camera's still rolling, so we'll make this up in editing. So basically, I have this so far. I have that so far, and what I'm gonna do, just to sauce this up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It is Sample School Sundays, so what I'm gonna do is, we'll go to main, go to channel mixer. Make sure to save your work. Alright, so for the sake of the episode, I threw some sauce on there real quick. It's not updates. I don't want to do that. Alright, so for the sake of the episode, like I was saying, I threw a quick halftime. So we laid that down real quick. What I'm gonna do right fast is I'm gonna copy this sequence to a new sequence. Make sure I know what number it is, and I'm going to erase this track right here so it don't have this right? So now I'll go back to pad perform. Go back to that. That's kind of whack, but whatever. Let's play it out. Alright, so that kind of goes up into what I was saying earlier. I'm not sure at what point did the MP actually cut out, because the microphone chipped out. But I was saying earlier on that we don't force any issues. We don't force any sounds to make it fit, or we work with it and try to make sure everything blends with each other. That's where music theory comes in. That's where knowing the proper key, the proper scale. And again, I'm no pianist, pause. I'm not the best on music theory, but I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that I got this tattoo that says rhyme and theory, time and fury. And back when I got it, it's like, yo, why you got that? I'm like, yo, because that was gonna be the name of my album. But when I look at it now, it's like everything is rhyme and reason, yo. When it comes to this music, it's all rhyme and reason. And theoretically, music theory, every scale, every key, when you play it, it rhymes with each other. Not as a syllable, that comes out your mouth, but every key must rhyme with each other. Like it must fit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense when I hear it, when I'm listening to myself say it, but hopefully someone out there understands what I actually meant by when I said that for every musical scale, for every key you play, theoretically it should rhyme. Alright, so it's about that time. They looking at me saying, yo, we come to the closure of this episode, Sample School Sundays, episode 17. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. If you're brand new to this channel, this is your first time here, and you've made it this far in the episode, I'm not sure when this part that I'm saying will be placed. But if you've made it this far in the episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you learned anything from this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. Post a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts of this episode. It actually helps the channel to grow some more. Because again, I'm not just doing this for myself. If I was doing it for myself, I don't have to record this. I don't have to, you know what I mean? Have it here for you guys to view. I could just, do my thing, not speak to you. I could just do what I'm doing, even if the camera's recording. I could just do my thing. But I do this so, someone can learn something out there and pick something up in the music production world. So again, if this is your first time here, be sure to just post a comment down below. Let me know your dislikes, your likes, whatever it is. You could also hit the dislike button if you choose to. Unfortunately, I have I want to say is one person. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Because this person is like diehard, really going through all my videos, hitting the dislike button. But whatever. You know what I mean? That if I wasn't doing something right, then I wouldn't be getting the dislike. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? If all I was getting was a bunch of likes, then I'd be like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Or what am I doing that's so right that all I'm getting is likes? But shout out to you, whoever you are. You just got a shout out. You got a personal salute from BK. Alright? So, anyway, I'm going to close out this episode. My condolence again goes out to Prodigy from MOBB DEEP. Havoc, salute. You know what I mean? I looked up to you as a producer as well, as a rapper as well. You know what I'm saying? Prodigy, man. You know what I mean? 42, man. So young. You know what I mean? But if you see my grandma, I see you, salute. You know what I'm saying? She gonna salute you because she know that I loved you, man. You know what I mean? I listened to you. I used to bump you in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that HNIC came out. You know what I'm saying? I used to bump that, keep it thorough. I used to rap to that for hours. I used to keep her up at night, rapping your lyrics, and writing my own, and rapping. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, man. You know what I mean? Infamous Mobb. There's a war going outside. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. You could be 6'2" or 8'1". You know what I'm saying? Bars, man, bars. The homie got bars, man. So if you're not familiar with Prodigy, if you're not familiar with Mobb Deep, you might not. You're like, yo, who's this boy? Who's this man talking about? Like, why is he talking about Prodigy? Who's he saluting? It's the big homie, man. You know what I'm saying? You've now entered hip hop ancestry. You've moved on to the other realm. And may peace be with you, my good brother. I'm gonna close out this episode. I'm not even gonna do my regular going back and forth, playing it out. I might throw something from Prodigy to close this episode out. I might not, cause I don't want the copyright strike, so I may not. But yeah, man. Black men out there, take care of your health, man. Take care of your health. Pay attention. Health is wealth. Alright? Don't pay attention to what I say, but pay attention to your body. When your body is telling you that something is wrong, pay attention. Pay attention. Alright? We drink, we eat, we indulge in you know things that are man-made, that we say that it gives us a vibe, you know, such as the liquor, the smoking. You know, I drink here and there, you know, I smoke here and there, but you know, be more health conscious, people. You know what I'm saying? Not just black people. I'm speaking to my people though. You feel me? So when I say black people, I'm speaking to my people. But in the human race, period, pay attention to your health, man. You know? It's like someone come knocking at the door, someone is knocking at the window, and you look up. Whenever your body give you a knock and it tells you something, pay attention to those things that your body is telling you. And don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Men, don't be afraid to go to the doctor. Check the doctor out. You know, whether it's your herbalist, you know, or a physician at a hospital. Don't wait until the last minute to go out there and figure out what's going on. Alright? And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm gonna leave you with that today. Just be more health conscious. And yeah, man. I am BK, BKBangers.com. This is another episode of Skool Sundays. Episode 17 to be exact. Do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. Keep banging, y'all. Peace, love, and light till next time. Alright? Salute. And rest in peace to Prodigy. You will be missed, my friend. My big homie. Keep it thorough. Alright? Peace. Alright, peace, love, and light, y'all. This shit is choking on me, so we out. Save that.